Good morning, graduates, families, friends, faculty, classified professionals, administrators, and members of the Board of Trustees. I'm Dr. Matthew Critcher, Vice President of Student Services, and it is my privilege to welcome you and to open Chabot College's 62nd commencement ceremony honoring the class of 2024. Before we begin, I ask that everyone please refrain from using cell phones so that all the audience can hear the commencement proceedings. Professional photography is available, so we ask audience members to please remain seated as graduate names are read. Now, if everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now please remain standing for the national anthem sung by Chabot College vocalist Jose Gutierrez Avalos. Jose Avalos Gutierrez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glares, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Chabot College is dedicated to recognizing our Indigenous land heritage, and we are providing a land acknowledgement to begin our proceedings. It is my pleasure to introduce Indigenous Peoples Education Association Faculty and Communications faculty member, Veronica Martinez.
Good morning. How are we feeling today? Pretty good? Tired? Yes. Yes, we're waking up. Well, it is my honor to help us wake up by taking a moment to bring ourselves into this moment, to think about the land that we're on. We've taken a moment to think about our land in other ways, but I want us to think about the land in an indigenous perspective. So again, if we could take a deep breath, think about where we are. We would like to begin this graduation ceremony by recognizing that we are gathered on the ethno-historic tribal territory of the Halgin, Irgen, Chochenyo-speaking Ohlone tribal group, direct ancestors of the Muwekma Ohlone tribe, who were missionized into Missions Dolores, Santa Clara, and San Jose. The land on which Chabot College was established was and continues to be of significance to the Muwekma Ohlone tribe. Surrounding areas held a tupentak, a traditional roundhouse, which was located at the historic The Springs Rancheria, which was a place of celebration and religious ceremony, as well as nearby ancestral heritage shell mounds, which serve as traditional cemetery sites and territorial markers. We recognize the importance of this land to the indigenous Ohlone people of this region and strive to be good stewards on behalf of the Muwekma Ohlone tribe, whose lands we occupy. Oh.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce Chabot College President, Dr. Jamal Cooks.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. This is a celebration. We are excited to be here, very proud of our graduates. I want to welcome everyone to Chabot College's commencement for the graduating class of 2024. My name is Dr. Jamal Cooks, and I'm the 10th president of Chabot College. I am your president, and today I am asking for a quick favor. Some of you know that I've tried to make I'm on social media, so I try to make sure that I get pictures of important moments, and there is none more important than today. So can I get a selfie? All right, there we go. Thank you. So today, you're going to hear a few people speak today. And I want to make sure that you are fully engaged in this wonderful celebration of you. So every time you hear class of 2024 today, every time you hear, maybe not at dinner, but at least here today, I want you to scream, yell, clap, wave your hands, snap your fingers, stomp your feet to represent that today here in this group are the next CEOs, the next lawyers, the next teachers, the next doctors, and for some of those that are more urban, all-around bosses sitting here in the Performing Arts Center with Chabot College's graduating class of 2024. Yeah. So I would like to acknowledge a few people who have been instrumental in your academic experience this past year. They are leaders from across campus that represent our senates. I ask that as I call your name, please stand to be recognized. President Virginia Creswell, Classified Senate. President Mona Abdoun, Faculty Senate. And President Teresa Pedrosa, Student Senate. Please find their messages in your booklet. We want to thank them for their dedication and service to Chabot College and for making this past year a great experience for our students, community, and members of the Chabot College graduating class of 2024. Okay, you're a little slower on that one. You're a little slower on that one. Come on, we're going to keep up, right? I also want to recognize our 20 classified professional, faculty, administrator, retirees from this past year of 2023-2024. They are listed in your program on page 31. Those who are here today have joined us on stage. Please stand up and be appreciated for your contributions. Together, their years of work at Chabot equal an incredible 521 years. Let's make sure to give them another round of applause, please. Over the last few weeks, it's been an honor to participate in many end-of-the-year celebrations. It's been a pleasure to preside over them in my first year as college president. So I felt it was important to bring back some of the formality and traditions of commencement. So some of you may have asked, what was this thing he was holding? Well, this is called a mace. A mace is a traditional ceremonial staff carried by certain officials as a symbolic representation of an office. Historically, processions often feature maces made of wood or metal, as before parliamentary or formal academic occasions. In 1998, Mr. Terrence Burgess, Chabot College's sixth president, asked for Professor Clayton Thiel be commissioned to fashion a mace worthy of Chabot's legacy. Since 1990, Professor Thiel has been a full professor of sculpture, art history, and design at Chabot College. Professor Thiel stayed with a simple design made from walnut with the CC logo at the time. That's right here at the top. After its creation, the mace would be carried by the college president for formal ceremonies at Chabot College, such as commencement, to pattern and mark these special celebrations. Professor Clayton Thiel is with us today. Professor, if you would please stand up. Thank you for inspiring us. So another tradition encompasses our academic regalia, our academic attire, the caps and gowns as you can see. For the associates, bachelor's, and master's graduates, they wear the square mortarboard and tassel. Those with doctoral degrees customarily wear a tam, kind of with the little poof poof at the top. But now, what you are seeing that I'm wearing is a beefeater cap, typically reserved for high-ranking officials over particular ceremonies. As college president, I think that qualifies, it is with distinction and pride that I lead this remarkable group of colleagues and dignitaries for today's commencement. Because we know that commencement is a formal celebration of the end of the road of a journey that has been amazing, at times sometimes painful, and rewarding all at the same time. A journey that began as a thought or an idea. Some of you may have come back to school and said, you know what, I'm ready. You were really excited. Others of you may have said, I don't know if I want to do this. Others may have said, I'm doing this because. All the same, you started a journey some time ago. And along the way, it took studying, working jobs, reading, juggling schedules, missing family functions, and making sacrifices that only you understood the importance of. As a result, I want to give a warm, heartfelt, sincere thank you to your support group. So to give a round of applause for all the mothers, the fathers, the caregivers, the wives, the husbands, the partners, the grandparents, the friends, the cousins and them, sometimes children, to say thank you for holding you up. Without them, it would have been hard. Go ahead and give them a round of applause. Without them, it would have been an even harder road to become a member of the Chabot College graduating class of 2024. In closing, as I stated earlier, this was my first year as the college president. So on a personal note, I want to thank you for being an outstanding group of students. You were the reason our faculty plan and organize their culturally relevant lessons to make sure you learn the information you need for academic success. You are the reason our classified professionals are helping you find the resources you need for a great overall experience. You are the reason why our administrators take on the task of getting all your documents signed and moving things through so that you can get the classes you need in order for you to be here today. I wake up every day and I say, how can I make it better for our students? I say, I need to talk to more students so that I can get an idea of what's working for them and what's not. I wake up and say, the question is not are our students college ready, but are we making Chabot College ready for our students? So I say thank you for your honesty, thank you for your love for loving Chabot College, and ultimately thank you for choosing Chabot College to serve as a place for your journey. I have been humbled to be your president and the president for the class of 2024. With that said, Go be great, go be bold, go be fulfilled. Congratulations, Chabot College graduating class of 2024. Go Gladiators. And now, it is my distinct honor to introduce our district chancellor, Mr. Ron P. Gerhardt.
Yeah, throw in the P. Good afternoon, class of 2024. There you go. They're awake, they're awake. I'm Ron Gerhardt, and I have the distinct privilege and honor to serve as the chancellor for the Chabot Las Positas Community College District. And at this time, I'd like to introduce and recognize our board of trustees who are here with us this morning. We have board president, trustee Hal Jin. Board secretary, trustee Maria Heredia. Trustee Harris Mojadetti. Trustee Stephen Lanza. And our student trustee, Walda Chen. Graduates, on behalf of our entire district, I'd like to congratulate you for earning your degree and/or certificate here from Chabot College. I think I can speak for my colleagues when I say that we chose this profession really in our lives to serve you and to serve our communities, because we believe in the mission of serving students, educating students, and bettering the lives of families in our community, as President Cooks mentioned. Chabot offers a start for everybody. Our admissions rate is 100%. We welcome high school students who are looking for early college credit. We serve our veteran students who have selflessly served our country. We welcome and serve our first generation students who are the first in their families to come to higher education. We serve parents needing the flexibility, working in between working and caring for families. We serve professionals who come to us looking to earn skills that will prepare them for in-demand careers. And of course, we serve those students who are looking to transfer to four-year institutions. And it's up to us to provide you with the support and the resources to ensure that you succeed here at Chabot College. But you deserve all the credit for taking the opportunity, for taking the call to ensure that your personal, professional, and academic journey here doesn't end here at Chabot. Our community's graduates need you. They need your experience. They need your skills to advance us as a society and community in the areas of manufacturing, business, performing arts, public service, and so much more. Today, graduates, we challenge you to push the boundaries of what you think you're capable of, because your contributions and you are critically needed for our future. Your graduation here today from Chabot College, despite all the barriers that you've faced and obstacles that you've overcome, is proof that your potential is limitless. And we're so inspired to stand before you here today, recognizing and celebrate you, knowing that the class of 2024 is so very much full of promise and hope. Our graduates include the likes of Elizabeth Zamora, who during her time at Chabot served as president of the Puente program and volunteered with local food bank and with organizations that support autistic adults and seniors. It was her twin brothers, two Chabot alumni, who guided her journey through Chabot. She leaves Chabot charting her own path with the goal of becoming a forensic psychiatrist. And Elizabeth has received offers of admission from UCLA, UC Berkeley, and UC Davis. And then there are graduates like Mary Watson, who after struggling with housing insecurity, had to take a 6-year break from Chabot. Imagine her resilience and fortitude. She returned to Chabot and found her community as a guardian scholar with the Emoja program and with the staff and peers that offered her love and support. In the fall, she will attend Cal State East Bay, where she will pursue her bachelor's in social work, but her ultimate goal doesn't end there. Mary's academic journey won't stop until she obtains her master's degree. And then we also have graduates including Khalil Canlis. Khalil and his family immigrated from the Philippines when he was 15 years old. Khalil embraced leadership roles while at Chabot, serving as the president of Movement Club, and he's been a legislative coordinator for our Student Senate, and even has interned for Congressman Swalwell. Chabot College has been a family affair for Khalil because his twin brother Jamal is also graduating from Chabot College today. And in the fall, the Canlis brothers are headed to UC Berkeley together. Graduates, and there are hundreds of stories sitting here in the room behind each and one of you, and it's why commencement, this ceremony, is such a special moment and rite of passage. We have the opportunity to celebrate you and your collective achievements. So echoing President Cook's thank you for choosing Chabot College. You are leaving our institution a better place than you found it. I want to also echo President Cook's comments in congratulations and gratitude for the friends, family members, esteemed faculty members, classified professionals, administrators that are here in support and that have guided our graduates in their career here at Chabot. We all know that none of us reach these important milestones on our own. And lastly, graduates, I want to leave you with a thought or more of a request. As you leave here today, and whatever the future holds for you, please be good stewards of what you have learned and what you're taking away from Chabot College by becoming mentors and ambassadors to those that will follow in your path. So thank you, class of 2024. Congratulations and best wishes. I'd next like to invite up our board president, Trustee Dr. Hal Jin.
Good morning, graduates, the class of 2024. Families, staff, and members of the Chabot College community. My name is Hal Jin, and I have the distinct honor of serving as president of the Board of Trustees of the Chabot Las Positas Community College District. As board president, I want to extend my congratulations to you for all that you have overcome and accomplished to get here today. Graduates, you are here today because you made a commitment to prioritize your educational goals and hard work has earned you the right to cross this stage this morning. While commencement celebrates the end of one part of your journey, it marks the beginning of the next phase of your life. Whether that be transferring to a 4-year university or bringing your skills to the workforce. As you transition into the future, you work so hard to create for yourself and your family. I hope you can feel our collective admiration. You have no doubt made a great deal of sacrifices to be here today. Many of you work while taking classes, care for your family members, or perhaps your path to graduation was interrupted by life's circumstances. What matters is that you are here today and you deserve our praise. Thank you for choosing to make this important personal journey at Chabot College. Your contributions to this campus community have helped create a rich learning environment that will benefit the students that will follow your footsteps. Celebrations like today's ceremony remind us why we are proud to be in service to students. A college degree can change the path and direction of someone's life and that of their family. You show us that anything is possible with your diploma at hand. As you begin your new path, I hope you will always consider Chabot College as your home, and that you will continue to find ways to be active with this community. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I wish you a future filled with continued success. Congratulations, Chabot College Class of 2024. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Vice President of Administrative Services here at Chabot College, Mr. Dale Wagner.
All right, welcome class of 2024. If you're following along in your program, it says Dr. Sophia Forbes. Unfortunately, Dr. Forbes is somewhere between here and Texas in the air, where she got delayed by Midwestern storms, so I'm pinch hitting for her today, so bear with me. Today I'm giving the Edward Emilio Martins Faculty Award for Excellence. In 1961, distinguished local attorney Edward E. Martins was elected to the Board of Trustees for what was then called the South County Community College District, and Chabot, which was Chabot's founding board. Mr. Martins has consistently demonstrated a deep commitment to Chabot students and their success, and has established this award to recognize a full-time faculty member who exhibits exceptional service to the Chabot College community. And this award is also the first faculty award that allows students to make the nominations. So students have nominated and for this award and voted, and so this award is again fully done by students. This year's Martins Faculty Award recipient is an amazing teacher who sees the potential in students and encourages them to achieve their goals. This instructor's classes consistently fill up first because students talk to each other and learn how amazing this instructor truly is. This instructor's classes focus on personal growth and learning, engaging in instructional materials that are informative and relevant to students' lives, and lesson plans that often connect to current events. Once a student takes one of her classes, that's a clue for anybody who doesn't know, they are often inspired to take more. This instructor has created a system in which students can learn in a supported environment while also gaining the most out of their academic journey. She provides low or no-cost textbooks and allows students the flexibility of being able to redo assignments as a way to learn the material rather than taking a more punitive approach where the expectation is to get things done perfectly on the first try. Every year she collaborates with community members to put on, here's another clue, the Ethnic Studies Summit in April, which brings over 350 high school and Chabot students together. We often hear from students that their high school visit to the Ethnic Studies Summit was the reason why they chose to attend Chabot College. She empowers her students to take on key roles in organizing and leading the Ethnic Studies Summit. Her students gain so much confidence through this experience and become leaders and mentors for our new students. She is also the Ethnic Studies faculty lead for the Movement Learning community and has been instrumental in launching our new Nesians Unite, which is our Pacific Islander Student Success Program. Through her work and leadership, the Chabot College Ethnic Studies Program received the 2023-2024 Exemplary Program Award from the California Community Colleges Board of Governors for Advancing Ethnic Studies. That's throughout the state, right? If it's not just local, it's the whole state of California. As one of her student nominations stated, Professor, here's your last clue, Kay Fisher is one of the reasons I love Chabot so much. She has created such a safe and genuine space where students can become the best version of themselves. She makes our school a better place and is one of the reasons I love Chabot so much. If you, follow the script here. If you haven't guessed by now, right, okay, right. The Edward Emilio Martins Faculty Award for Excellence goes to Ethnic Studies Professor Ms. Kay Fisher. Please join me up front to accept the award, Kay. Thank you. Congratulations. I haven't seen it twice, so want to say anything? Oh, nothing. All right. All right. Thanks to Kay. And now, I'd like to call back President Jamal Cooks to introduce our keynote speaker.
All right, hello again. This is a great pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker, Khalil Canlis. Born and raised in Manila, the essence of Khalil Canlis has always been community service. He is involved on campus as the lead peer guide for Movement, the Asian American Learning Community, and Student Senate as the legislative coordinator. His tenure as a Chabot student is marked with colorful experiences and memories, such as interning for Project Super Bloom, a statewide youth-led PAC, and the district office of Congressman Eric Swalwell. In his spare time, Khalil likes to read books from authors such as his namesake, Khalil Gibran, Amy Tan, and more. Khalil dreams of becoming a diplomat with the State Department while also being an advocate for community college students and the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander community. Khalil is attending the University of California, Berkeley, go Bears, as a political science major. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcoming Khalil Canlis.
Chancellor Gerhard, hello. President of the Board, Jin, Trustees Heredia, Mojadedi, and Lanza, and Student Trustee Chen, Vice Presidents Forbes, Wagner, and Critcher, hello. Presidents Criswell, Abdun, and Pedrosa, faculty and staff, the proud parents and families present, and the reason why we are gathered here today, the graduates. Good morning, and welcome to the celebration of our achievements and accomplishments. I started a Chabot College exactly 2 years and 10 months ago. The summer I graduated from high school, I got a job offer from Movement, the Asian American Learning Community on campus. I then stumbled on an old journal in which I wrote the words that would become my motto of love in action. As I became involved with Movement, Student Senate, and various clubs on campus, I was able to see that when you put your heart into something even as small as helping someone navigate the campus, or big, such as representing Movement at a Board of Trustees meeting, or for a news segment, you make the world or your community a better place by simply radiating love. As I talk about putting love into action, I ask the graduates, what is the essence of a gladiator? Is it the literal meaning of the word and being a warrior for entertainment? Or is it just being a student here at Chabot College? The essence of a gladiator to me can be best defined with the Latin non ministeri sed ministrare, not to be served, but to serve. To not only be a gladiator for oneself, but for others as well. I implore to the graduates, to never forget what Chabot College has given to them. As gladiators, we have the social responsibility to serve our community in whatever shape or form, whether big or small, locally or internationally. We must always serve and not be served. I learned many things at Chabot College, whether it be regarding the politics of our nation or foreign countries, or even Rousseau and the social contract. There is, however, one lesson that I will carry with me always, which is to seek the true, the good, and the beautiful. The truth is that education empowers us to be citizens who not only think globally, but act locally. The good lies in our commitment to bettering ourselves and giving back to the community in our capacities. And the beautiful is the diversity that our college possesses and what I see right in front of me right now, the graduates. Commencement is often tied with the closing of your chapter at school. I, however, beg to differ. We, the graduates, are simply about to enter the world beyond the hallowed halls of our alma mater, with chins up and hearts aflame with the desire to make an impact wherever we may go. We will always carry the lessons we learned, the relationships made, and the gladiator spirit. With that being said, this speech would not be complete without expressing my appreciation for the following. To my parents, Joel and Karen, I stand before you in gratitude and love. Actually, can we give another round of applause to the families present here today? Whether biological or not, without your support, we wouldn't be here today. Sorry. I stand before you in gratitude and love. My achievements are because you empowered me to be my best self. Sorry, oh my God. I totally practiced this last night. To my father, you taught me how to sing songs in the key of life. And to keep my faith despite all odds. Mommy, who came all the way from the Philippines to witness the commencement, despite being 6,983 miles apart, you still made your love known and felt. I am the person I am today because of you and Daddy. I face the world confidently because I know the two of you raised twins who are strong and ready to face whatever life throws at them. To my twin Jamal, raise your hand. Where are you? Who is also graduating today, has always been my pillar, my ally, and my inspiration. We've always been inseparable to the point where we've always been in the same schools and classes. Our bond will always be strong and even grow stronger as we attend the University of California, Berkeley in the fall. Go Bears! Together with our dear friends and the graduating class of 2024 today, our futures are so bright it burns my eyes. To movement and its people, Arnold, Michael, Anna Marie, Rosen, and Christina. Thank you for your trust and confidence in me, as well as for keeping up with my ambitions for the program, which I might add, I accomplished, right, Arnold? To my peers, Abby and Ethan, I am eternally grateful that you accepted me to lead the team and for ushering together in the movement that we know and love today. To Student Senate, if not ensuring that we reach a consensus or engage with the community, as one of the doyens of the Senate, my love of politics and diplomacy was deepened because of you. To the lovely people of this institution, my APIA or the Asian Pacific Islander Educators Association family, admissions and records, financial aid, special programs, institutional advancement, and maintenance and operations, to name a few. Thank you for being my second family and my biggest supporters. Before I finally bid farewell to Chabot, I impart to the graduates and the Chabot community an excerpt from Max Ehrmann's Desiderata, or Things Desired. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have the right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. Thank you. Mabuhay!
Hello, graduates. As Faculty Senate President, it is my privilege to recognize students graduating with highest honors. These Chabot College scholars have all earned 4.0 GPAs. This year, we have a record 65 graduating students who have earned the perfect 4.0 GPA.
I'm just pulling the step out, that's all.
That's fine. Oh, thank you.
There you go. All right.
Can I do it over again?
You can absolutely do it.
Right.
And I was just pausing time.
Yeah, thank you. All right, this is much better. Now I can actually see all of you. All right, as Faculty Senate President, it is my privilege to recognize students graduating with highest honors. These Chabot College scholars have all earned 4.0 GPAs. This year, we have a record 65 graduating students who have earned the perfect 4.0 GPA. For students graduating with highest honors, please stand and remain standing as your name is called if you're in attendance to this commencement session. All right. Janice Andrews. Priyana Atwal. Hannah Kalin. Stephanie Cornelio. Mary Carmen Cortez Ceja. Sedona Maria Camaro. Tu Ka Line. Huyen Xuan Ki Lee. Gagandeep Kaur Mavi. Fang Nguyen. Lexi Romero Williams. Aliyah Shamir. Ethan Toe. Hui Ching Tong. Giselle Caballero. Anissa Ali. Alina Andrade. Juliana Claudio. Lucas Francisco, Diego Garcia, Brianna Gonzalez, Oscar Gonzalez Martin, Carmelita Johnson, Kyle Jordan, Jaslyn Batayola Magat, Vanessa Maldonado, Anibal Pablo, Ercy Rubio, Ronel Tolentino, Christopher Van Diglen, Bobby Wise, Samira Sharif, Dashid Sai, Oliver Cantal, Fabienne Cariel Montes, Ariana Chavez, C. Ching Joey Chung, Catherine Chung, Catherine Covarrubias, Maya Ituaro, Wyatt Fong, Danae Gonzalez, Mason Hanshaw, Kaisen Huang, Aryan Kumar, Shane Kumar, Alexander Landis, David Lee, T. Lan Owen Lee, Carson Lee, Justin Louis, Emilio Martin, Rachel Musil, Angeline No, Carlos Pena, Brenda Perez Mendoza, Elisa Tao Pham, Natalia Rubio, Jennifer Sanchez Estrada, Ngu Shum, Vivian Siu, Christopher Soto Reyes, Millie Trujillo Principe, Cherise Tyler, and Minlan Zhang. Congratulations again to all of you, and thank you, and you may be seated.
And on behalf of Vice President Forbes, our Chief Academic Officer, I have the distinct privilege of leading this part of our commencement for the class of 2024. I will ask the students with honors in the class of 2024 to stand as their group is recognized. So in addition to those who just stood, students who will be graduating with highest honors with grade point averages of 3.5 and higher, would those students please stand and be recognized? 3.5 and higher GPA, students graduating with highest honors. Remain standing for 1 minute. Now, students will be graduating with honors with the grade point averages of 3.25 to 3.49. Would those students also please stand and be recognized? 3.25 and higher. Congratulations on your honors. And now, would all the students of the class of 2024 please rise and remain standing so I may present you to the President the Chancellor, and the Board of Trustees, President Cooks, Chancellor Gerhardt, and Board of Trustees, I proudly present to you the Chabot College Class of 2024. And on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby certify that all the students of the Class of 2024 have met all of the requirements set forth by the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges and the Chabot Las Petitas Community College Board of Trustees and College District for the respective degrees and certificates. And therefore, I am most honored to present the candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate degrees for transfer, and the candidates for certificates, certificates of proficiency, and certificates of achievement for the conferring of their degrees and certificates. And students, you may now be seated until it is your time for your row to come forward for the conferring of your degree or certificate. It is now my pleasure to bring to the podium our name readers, faculty member Tom DeWitt, and classified professional Craig Shira.
Face yourself.
Julian Martinez. Nathaniel Mangarin. Abigail Mangarin. Lisa Mangarin. Sorry. Elizabeth Cedillos. Edith Ramirez. Eldima Pia. Marie Cruz Carachera. Borja. Adam Ellenberger. Joseph Labau Goldie. Alondra Sebrian. Sebastian Gonzalez. Heyu Velasquez. Samantha Laver. Alex Ingbrock. Karima Osman. Anitra Thompson. Julia Flores. Nalima Singh. Alejandro Hernandez. Amani Davis. Pauline Escano. Enrique Madrigal. Nicholas Jones. Morele Rodriguez. Simon Chung. Christina Segura. Tasman Burke. Ernesto Ponce. Destiny Rose Marquez. Javier Manzano. Surya Mickens. Brandon Cote. Ismael Gomez. Vanessa Vieda Rodriguez. Sedona Kumaro. Cassandra Oriana. Kevin McCall. Carlos Valle. Evan Salas. Daniela Barbosa. Linda Munir Zain. Oswaldo Javier Lara Mendoza. Celeste Guzman. Giselle Caballero. Angelina Alameda. Isabel Fuentes. I'll do 3 more. Chad Lee. Juan Martin Santos. Nestor Barajas.
Fatima Robledo. Cynthia Garcia. Erica Code. Betsy Pichardo. Luz Tiamasco. Jamela Simmons. Soraya Flores. Denise Guzman. Priyana Atwal. Jack Sweeney. Enrique Gonzalez Garcia. Vanessa Maldonado. Janice May Andrews. Brittany Jalen Torres Cervantes. Miko Monasterial. Christina Barron. Hannah Kalin. Kelly Small. Lisette Cervantes. Kate Lucio. Winton Hindenburg. Joan Garcia Hernandez. Brittany Emerson. Mirtha Cisneros. Andrea Vasquez. Fatima Al-Sulaiman. Iverson Jauchico. Emma Bodas. Janella Villacorta. Bianca Zatarain. Kaiwin Yu. Alejandro Mendez. Desma Golden.
Samuel Rico. Danielle Lopez Martin. Dylan McGorry. Nathaniel Chuaka. Gustavo Alvarez. Andrew Mendoza. Vicente Diaz. Myra Hernandez. Ziara Jackson. Aliyah Samir. Alexandra Blasquez. Kenneth Beltran. Christina Peterson. Karima Stiggs Robinson. Alexandra Cruz Acosta. Mauricio Lopez. Rachel Roberts. Maribel Okelika. Asawe Ihawapo. Brian Pennington. Magda Likini Lapa. Marissa Alvarez. Jose Camarillo. Mateo Hamilton. Nick Tumlin. Kelly Tumlin. Sampada Gudevar. Orquídea Sanchez Ocampo. Tricia Alosa La. Gagandine Marie. Jessica Ann Roque. Catherine Cabreza. Lewis Smith. Duyen Nguyen. Serena Morgan. Robert Lucas. Shonali Martin. Hamida Mahade. Angela Leal. Dolores Torres. Ariel Morales. Hero Israel Martin. Jonathan Yahuaka. Kayla Knight. Nia Yugima Cole. Lexi Juliana Romero Williams. Leilani Rose Gonzalez. And Tanisha Bibb. Elsie Glover. Brandon Robinson. Chung Lam. Jacob Arca.
Adon Partita Lopez. Lisette Ruby Hernandez Rojas. Dina Garcia. Alfonso Pantoya. Gonzalo Bedoya. Ayana Espinoza Carter. Margaret Santiago. Guillermo Herrera. Jeremiah Wynn. Grishma Patel. Aaron Peaker. Sadia Siba. Delaney Berenger. Isabel Walth. Allison Beluz. Taylor Escamilla. Gabriela Pina. Javier Padilla. Jacqueline Vides. Christina Deacon. Leslie Marroquin. Crystal Awambu. Jose Martinez. Tutka Armin Ilian. Jalen Wade. Aaliyah Ingram. Denise Teresa Martyr. Yvette Loya. Jasmine Calderon. Ines Ortiz. Alexis Torres. Jerron Thomas. Fong Yi Win. Georgina Garcia. Jessica Howard. Jarrell Cruz.
Marvin Flores. Diana Oshaulenko. Ashley Canella. Celine Ramirez. Leslie Mello. Ana Orozco Rios. Darren Tang. Kanaya Newton. Nicole Cifuentes Gonzalez. Robert Ramirez. Deja Silas. Stanley Huang. Huen Swenki Lei. Andrea Garcia Pena. Caitlin Strom. Jenna Rose Carsula. Kayani Bustos. Chandini Chen. Lauren Elizabeth Manalo Chan. Emily Hui Ching Tona. Stephanie Cornelio. Dakika Salamida. Bianca Salamida. Ethan Toe. Kyle Jeremiah Tandock. Jamal Canlas. Jamal. Anasia Ward. Elizabeth Lopez. Sharnan Lionel.
The name.
Okay. Maria Zamenio. Maria Guardado. Wilena May Bautista. Gregory Lee Taylor III. Mary Genevieve Teo. Melody Lee. Jasleen Cower. Gracie Mazarigos. Nancy Aguilar. Malette Beckerly. Amina Katawazi. Aisha Katawasi. Reynad Hassin. Lean Hassin. Sylvia Fuentes Herrera. Abram Ortiz. Tran Nam Fong Win. Zachary Bradowes. Noah Thomas. Khalil Kanlas.
Let's give everyone a round of applause. Let's give the graduates another round of applause, please. We are very, very proud of all of our graduates. And from the most recent data, we have over 1,500 completed degrees. People that completed degrees this year, including our graduates. Let's give them a round of applause. And altogether, they completed over 2,500 degrees and certificates and AAs. Let's give that a round of applause. So, upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chabot Las Positas Community College District Board of Trustees and the State of California, I confer on each of you the certificate of achievement, and/or certificate of proficiency, associates in arts, associate in science, associate in arts transfer, and associate in science transfer. Congratulations, class of 2024. And now, as a symbol of your being awarded your degree or certificate, you may move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left. As we close, please see page 32 of your program for the many areas and departments that make an event like this possible. I, along with the Chabot leadership team, acknowledge and salute all of our colleagues across the campus and district. Thank you. And so with that, please accept our invitation to the reception sponsored by the Student Senate of Chabot College with refreshments and music at our Community and Student Services Center. That's in the building 700 Plaza. At this point, the graduation is now ended. Please rise and remain in your places until the recessional march is concluded. Thank you everyone for coming today. Thank you for the support. Go Gladiators.